Hi Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. This is not time specific, it can be yours at any time that it finds you. This is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck by Kim Kranz. Let's see what we've got for the lovely, liberal, exciting, adventurous Sagittarius. Ooh, Dragonfly, I like it. And the wheel, oh, love the wheel. So glad that came out for somebody. Interesting indeed. I think right off the bat, there's a personality of somebody else coming through for you, whether it is someone that you're yet to meet. I think for a lot of you, it is somebody you're yet to meet. But for a lot of you, it could be somebody in your life that's just that wheel energy. I love the wheel energy. Wheel is water, so it could be a sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But the wheel is such a kind, such a wise, such a caring, such a steady entity in our life. It is somebody that we can depend on. It is somebody that we can go to. It is somebody that understands us, sometimes better than we understand ourselves. And it's somebody that you can feel very safe and very, very content with as a person, right? It's somebody who understands people, understands our natures, understands psychology, probably someone who's very into analyzing emotions, understanding emotions. And I think for a lot of you, this could be somebody very special in your life. I think, though, for a lot of you that are completely single, that is somebody that you've not met yet, but that is coming in, or somebody you've just met. And it's somebody that wants to go that little bit deeper with you. For a lot of you Sagittarians, what I'm seeing is that many of you have really been through a very tough time emotionally, due to separation, due to anxiety. Your emotional health, I think, has been quite down. I don't think it's been very good. I think you've been worn down. I think you've been emotionally exhausted. And I feel like a lot of you have had quite significant challenges. And the reason I say that is because the Dragonfly is all about evolving out of the water into the sky, and rising above something is the imagery that I associate with the Dragonfly. It's one of the few insects that starts in the water and makes its way out into the sky. It's very spiritual as a symbol. I've often had it appear at times in my life when I've been very, very hurt and very insecure about the future. Very unsure of what's to come next. Very unsure of what the future actually looks like. It's kind of a sign that appears, I think, at very ambiguous points in your life. And it also appears very much after challenges. So the Dragonfly energy is very linked to compassion, as is the wheel, and communication. I think as well for the wheel, you've really been quite deep in whatever it is that's made you feel kind of dark. And I think that both the Dragonfly and the wheel are this beacon of hope. And I think a lot of you are, you've submerged yourself so much in what's been going on, you're ready to write a new story. For some of you, you could literally be authors. You could literally be writers. But you have someone in your life, or someone coming into your life, who is going to really help you. And if you've been through the ringer emotionally, particularly in romance or friendships, but even, of course, in family, I feel like there's somebody stepping in who really wants to support you and really wants to be there for you. Somebody who really wants to listen to you and be a really good friend or really good companion. And that element of friendship is not to put you in a romantic friend zone with somebody. This could be a partner. I think for a lot of you, you're probably worried about some degree of challenge with a partner, and I think you would like to know that with the wheel energy, it's very likely that this is trustworthy, this is stable, and this can go somewhere. And if not, it is somebody coming in that really has that energy. I feel like there's a really strong beacon of hope for you, Sagittarius, with this particular energy. Especially with the Dragonfly. Love it so much. Even the blue color surrounding it, it's almost like an emotionally healthy energy, you know, emotional cleanliness. It's not like the moth where he's just flying into the flame and he knows he's going to get electrocuted, but he thinks it's so pretty. I think that's in Bug's Life, in case you copyright me. Anyway, yeah, so the dragonfly is just, it's almost as if things have seemed a certain way in your life, and the dragonfly is letting you know that this is indeed an illusion, and I'm telling you that it's an illusion for the better. So this is where you've been seeing things as very negative and very heavy. I think your perception is going to change soon, and you're going to be coming out of really murky emotional waters into something very tranquil. It's almost like going from an emotional swamp to the Bahamas, you know, into that really clear, beautiful blue, shimmering water that just, the sun catches it and it just glitters, and it feels very shimmery is what I would say is the word. So I think for a lot of you there's a joyful, magical person or energy coming back, something very stable, something very secure, something that you really, really, really needed. And I feel like even with the colors of the wheel, the darkness down here, and then we see the light appearing at the top, it's like you're rising up. You know, both cards give me a sense of rising up through the darkness into something bright and beautiful and really getting yourself back. And I think a lot of it is to do with the support that you're receiving from a particular person. But maybe it's the wheel energy in yourself. I feel like somebody wants to tell you how deeply they feel about you as well. You know, I think for a lot of you that's kind of the words. If you've been dating somebody for a while, aww, gorgeous. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. You're already doing it. If it's somebody that you've been dating for a while, I think that they want to tell you how deeply their feelings go, is one thing that I'm sort of picking up. And if it's a friendship as well, I think they also want to tell you just how much they care about you. I think what you can find is that someone really wants to share the depth of their love for you, and I think it's going to be something that feels very uplifting, very healing. Trust your path. Let's take a look at this. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay. Gorgeous. You're already doing it, and trust your path. So I feel like you guys don't even have to do anything. There's no action required here. Stop overthinking. You're facing your true north. Now, the true north energy in astrology is the energy that can heal you. So keep in mind, Sagittarius, in your own birth chart, what your north node is in sign-wise. That is a sign, the energy that can heal you through your past life trauma. It can heal you through your darkest times. It's a sign that if you use the energies correctly, you can really understand your path, understand your calling, and can give you the guidance that you need. You know, the wheel is very, very wise as well, very, very emotionally savvy. And sometimes as a fire sign, your emotions can burn so hot that you don't always quite understand where certain things are coming from. Fire signs can sometimes take emotions so much at face value that it's brilliant because it gets you to live life to the fullest, but it can also sometimes keep you in repetitive cycles with things like an old story because you don't understand the source. You know, this wheel person or this wheel energy helps you get to the source. You guys are on the right path. And I think you need to stop overthinking something in particular. Don't forget, Dragonfly is air. You could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini, or you could be dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Either way, or neither way, could be with somebody else. The cards want you to stop overthinking it, to stop worrying about it, and to just trust for a moment that you're going on the right path, that this path is going to be better than where you've been, and that you are going to... you're going in the right direction. And if you knew you couldn't lose with this, what would you do? What would you do differently? You're ruled by Jupiter. Luck is on your side. So thank you so much for joining me here, Sagittarius. I'll see you next time. Love you very much. Bye.